Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ready for the monies. Ready for the monies. Hello. Hello, hello. This one broke that downtrend, so it's a bit of a problem there. You know, as soon as you break that trend line, uh either way, restarts of the support open. Okay, sounds good. Scrim. For the most part, yeah. Yeah, when you're holding stuff into the open, yeah, for the most part, like there's just so much volume sometimes at the open that like, your levels really don't mean anything. If everybody's dumping or buying, then your levels are just going to be destroyed, right? Um, let's see. Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. Next Gen, good morning. Bill, good morning. Onions, good morning. Walter, good morning. Virus and Thrust. Jay, good morning. Omega, good morning. Hi, hi. Sesh, good morning. Dev, good morning. Good morning, Cheddar. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, Jericho. Kim, good morning. BL Empress, good morning. Jay is always first, by the way. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Regina. Jaspreet, good morning. Archer, are you ready? King, yo, yo, yo. Good morning, Chris. Thomas, good morning. Good morning, Spence. Doche, welcome back. Good scalp. I like it. D, good morning. Hello. Hello. Okay, let me get some music going here. And then we should be good to go. Should be good to go. Okay. So, in terms of Lizzie, good morning. War Machine, good morning. A, good morning. Nosotros, good morning. Luna, good morning. Good job, by the way, Luna. I like it. Progress is key, Progress is key. Anyways, AOMD looks it's up 99% for now. This one kind of looks like it wants to thrust though, doesn't it? So I would say going into the open that this is number one. Yep. Exactly, Abdi. Exactly. Exactly. So I would say going into the open, this is number one, but that doesn't mean we just immediately run from the open, right? We might dip ski and then consolidate somewhere else and then run again. Um, so it's one of those things though. Like if you're not in a brand new position yet, you want to be very careful. It is finding some support, like I said, above $1.90. So it would need to stay above $2.90. Sorry, it would need to stay above 2.90, and then that big breakout level would be all the way up at $3.30. Right? We've tested that level like at least three times now. So it would need to break above that level, $3.30, and then cook. Oh, Bill, BBAI, finally. So Big Bear awarded Prime IDIQ contract for U.S. Department of Navy's Seaport Next Generation. That's cool. Well done. I like it. I like it a lot. Well done. Um, STAI was a nice one. I think most of you guys scalped this one this morning, including me. Nice little run, right? From the 170s all the way to like 210. It's been finding a lot of resistance between 210 and 220 though, right? A lot of resistance for this one, STAI. It doesn't look done yet, just because it's still above the 200 EMA. Was still going into the open, right? What about STAI? It looks good, right? This would be the top two names for sure, STAI and AOMD, right? There are a few more names. I posted this one as well a few times in Discord, right? This is KZIA, right? So KZIA. I posted this one a few times in Discord because look at the chart, right? You have that left hand side resistance level, right? You have your resistance right there, you have the breakout right there, and then fast forward to the future, it's using that level as support, right? So as long as KZIA stays above that $2 range, does I don't mind it, right? Maybe this thing consolidates honestly into the open and then boom skis, right? So that's going to be another name to pay attention to. Alrighty, KZIA. So KZIA. There we go. Alrighty. So again, if it can stay above that level and the volume comes in at the open, you might see that thing pumping. Good morning, chef man. MGO slacking a little bit. Yeah, slacking a little bit. Thursday is money's daddy day trade. Yes, please. Yes, please. So again, it looks like it's finding some good support in that demand zone, right? And also it's above the 200 EMA. So all of these names are doing things that we want to see, right? Doing things that we want to see. So that's good. Even ATHE is also holding above that 200 EMA. So again, these names are all kind of sitting above the 200 and building demand zones, which, that kind of puts us at four different names that, could easily pop at the open. The reason why this one is lower on the list is because, like, again, yes, it's holding up and it has some good volume and it's up 100% already, but that supply zone isn't too far away, right? So that and it's a more expensive stock. Good morning, Mark. Right. So again, KZIA is holding $2, which is nice, right? AMOD. That thing needs to break a trend. It needs to break the trend line. And again, that the supply zone isn't too far away, but it also has a lot more volume. So I think that's why this one is closer to the top of the list already. And then STAI, we know where that resistance is at, right? So one of these names needs to give us a breakout, and then we cook. We have about 11 minutes left, guys, and then the market opens. Question for you guys in the chat as we're about to look at the S&P. So we had some jobless claims numbers this morning, and they were okay, I guess. The market was fine with it. But we're still sitting above 600, which is very good. The level we need to break above today is that 604.13. Alrighty, yesterday's high. If we can break above that 604.13, then that'd be a good thing for the S&P. Bitcoin, no concerns really, right? That thing's sitting at right below 105. The question now is, when do we go back up and break above, the new highs? This weekend, guys. This weekend, Bitcoin new all-time highs. This weekend, right? Or tomorrow? I don't know. Anyways, we'll see. So we kind of have the levels for the S&P, right? We need to break out and then push for the next level there. AOMD is back to that 290 support. So let's see if it stays above. It's like, nope, right? Again, the problem is we're 10 minutes away from the open. So keep a close eye on it. So the reason why it had a whole bunch of volatility was this statement from the CEO, Lion. Alrighty, and he said some pretty FOMO things. He said some pretty FOMO things. Alrighty. So like right here in this paragraph, he says, while speculative short positions or reckless selling may create temporary noise, they do not reflect the reality of our business or the significant opportunities ahead for Alpha, blah, 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 blah. So the CEO is trying to actively pump the stock, which is never a good thing, but it has the volume and it has the vibes. So let's see what happens when the market does open already. Yeah, you can kind of tell, like, we're clearly in that that confusion stage where, like, everybody's like, okay, do I do anything into the open? No, I just wait, right? I wait, right. Everybody's kind of waiting for that open, right? So, which is typical, right? So, ayo Grims, ayo, are you ready to pump, ready to cook? Anyways, again, so I asked you guys earlier what your favorite name was coming into the open. What's your favorite stonk, guys, going into the open? Grim is gonna say STAI. Um, I'm gonna be like Grimm's, Grimm's mom, and say, "I know you better than you know yourself." At least that's what my mom used to say. Uh, it's like, "I know you better than you know yourself. I know you like the back of my hand." Like, you know what? You know what? Unbelievable. Cheddar STAI for you. Okay, sounds good. AMOD. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting from you guys. The top two names going into the open, STAI and AOMD. So, and like I mentioned, KZIA is they're all, you can all basically put them in the same line if you wanted to, right? Because they all kind of look good, right? So, what I do like about KZI is that it's consolidating, right, off that $2 in a demand zone above the 200 EMA. So then it's 50-50 if it pops at the open. You never really know with these things, but it's nice when it's consolidating though. Alrighty, so we shall see. Ayo, Dan, good morning. John, good morning. AK, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like if you haven't already before the market opens, and then you're done. And it really helps. Smash a like, share the link if you want to. Alrighty, that would be cool. Hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel, and if you're not a member yet and you want to join us, click the link at the bottom of the chat from Nightbot. Cool. So again, basically the top three names: STI, KZIA, and AOMD. One of these names will cook at the open. Question is which one? The question is which. SPY is dipping a bit here because Dan. Anyways, Dan is in one of those NQ shorts. Ridiculousness. It moved to the top of the list. BBAI. Yeah, that was really good news for BBAI. Bill has been dollar cost averaging into that thing like a monster. So that's amazing. Bill, well done. Good job. So the downside to this one though, Grim, is gonna be the float. 173 million share float. Right? So and it's only up 7%. And really, really good news for these guys. Not quite sure how much money that actually gives them. I think that's always what, like if these companies don't announce that, that's a bit of a problem. Um, People always want to know how much money they're actually going to make from from deals. So let me pull up the SEC filing here. So U.S. Department of Navy, Navy SEAL Port Next Generation, blah 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 blah. Will be in a position to provide system engineering, processing engineering, specialized technology solutions under the Seaport Next Gen contract, reinforcing its speculation as blah blah blah. Where's the money though? Where's the monies? Right? If people see that okay, they're about to make more money than they're currently worth, okay, double the stock, right? So regardless of the share float, I don't think it's quite clear enough what they're actually doing. That's the problem with this, right? Yeah. So yeah, let's see if we can, let's see if the market opens and people actually like the news and then go from there. Um, this is nice though as a longer swing play. Like Bill has been dollar cost averaging into because then he can just easily just sit there and watch 1% at the time. We're used to violence. You get in and boom skis, and right away you're thrusting. Right away, right away. When we go in, what we want is we want to be counting.
4, 3,
Three,
2,
two,
1,
one,
boom!
boom,
Oh,
like that, like that. That's what we want to see. Three, two, one, boom. So, anyways, really good news for BBI, regardless of not knowing how much money they're gonna make from that. So let's see if this one can slowly creep up and stay above the kernel at the very least. So yeah, I'll leave this one up so we can watch. Again, we open in 3 minutes. STI is doing a good job staying above that demand zone though, so that should be good. Above like 185. Alrighty. KZIA is doing perfectly fine, right? So again, like I said, this one's holding that beautiful demand zone, and it's been holding that level for quite some time now, which is perfect, right? So your next resistance is right there, right below $2.20, Lion, right? Yeah, that's curling really nicely there. So curling really nicely. KZIA. Alrighty, so that looks good. And then AMOD is looking a bit sussy, isn't it? So some support above 260. So as long as it stays above that 200 EMA, we're completely okay with it, right? So stay above 260, stay above the 200 EMA, and then let's see what happens at the open. Alrighty, and then KZI needs to break above $2.20. Cool, cool. I'm gonna drop a line there, that double top from the algo. So yeah, again, you can call it 218 if you want to. Like you can always change the numbers. To me, anytime you get between like 210, 215, 220, like it's all the same rubbish. You know why it's selling off at 215 or why it's selling off at 218, right? It's because people are trying to front run the 220 sell off. Hello, Abdu. Hello, hello. Alrighty, so again, KZIA, really good bottoms. If you got in closer to the bottom here, we've talked about this quite a bit already in Discord. Oh, we haven't, but I've posted a whole bunch of charts, right? So if you got in closer to $2, I'm sure you're happy, even if it only goes up to 220, right? So that thing needs to clear 220 if it wants to run again. KZIA, STAI, just sitting there. I think at this point, most of these names are waiting for the market to open. I'm going to delete some of these lines here because they're no longer relevant. Alrighty, so if you were hoping for a dipski on STIA, it would be nice if that thing came back closer to like right between 175 and 180 would be nice. Alrighty, so if we can get a dipski at the open here for STI, that would be perfect. And then that resistance at 215 to 220, right? Same. BBI, that thing seems to be failing already at 390. So again, let's see what happens when the market opens. Alrighty, see if we can get a curl on this one. It might be slow, but slow can be good. We've seen some slow stocks cook, right? Like Foxhole. They just need the right news. So see if this one has the right news. Spy with a bit of a pop there. Ooh, and here we go, guys. So it looks like we're gonna have a green day today. I vote yes. There goes KZIA, guys, with a nice little pop at the open. So that's good. Again, if this the play for this one was closer to the bottom there at $2. Now, if you're looking for a brand new position, it needs to consolidate. It needs to consolidate above that 220 level already. But it is looking good though, right? Anybody holding KZIA in the chat, guys? Anybody? Anybody? La 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 la. Anybody holding the K, the Z, and the IA? Anyways, it looks good. Just make sure that you're aware that these are just crazy candles at the open. Nothing is set in stone yet. Alrighty. Make sure that you're ready and you're managing your positions. Because we could easily just fail at that view up and then come back down. That view up is going to be key there. So it needs to. It looks good for now. It needs to consolidate above that breakout level though. Alrighty. AMOD again came back down closer to that demand zone, and it's popping back to $3. So this was the number one name. This might still be the number one name. It would need to break about 330 though to confirm that. And then STAI is coming down to that level that we kind of talked about, right? So that 175 to 180, it needs to curl at some point though if it wants to, reclaim the volume here. So watch STIA if it's consolidating above this 200 in that demand zone, right? 180 to 175. It looks like we hit 178, so right in between. So like, okay, right in between. Now let's curl, right? So let's see what happens there. Cool. AMOD is still looking like it wants to pop, doesn't it? Right? So dipski to the demand zone and then pop. There it goes, 320. This is number one for a reason, isn't it? Because it has the vibes and the crazy people pumping it. What's AMD doing? It's not doing this. It's not doing this. I kidding. Uh yeah, there you go. So 117, 120. So now we're pushing into that supply zone there. So let's see if we can actually break out this time though. You're in at 285? Okay. There it goes, guys. 370. Boom. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. And is it halted up? Is it halted up now? AMOD. Woof. Woof. My goodness, it's halted. The stock is halted. Woof. It's halted, guys. It is finished. The runners are starting to run. Anyways, BBI does look good actually, right? Even with that fat float, it's still moving. So that looks good. Finally broke above that resistance. Again, if you're in AMOD, type in yes in the chat. Type in yes in the chat. Is there a reason why this stock was number one, guys? Is there a reason? Yeah, be careful. Make sure you pay yourself on the way up when we on halt, right? Or at the very least, just because the reason I say that is because we're in a massive supply zone, right? So these crazy halts can be scary. Scary, scary, scary. You sold, Joe? If you made money, that's okay, honestly. Anytime you're in a position and you make money, celebrate it, right? Look at KZIA, guys. Look at this beauty, right? So two of our favorite names are cooking, right? Two of our top three names are cooking. Look at that. KZIA on fire. KZIA on fire. Look at that beautiful entry. $2 to all the way to $2.40, right? So not bad. Finally broke above that VWAP there. So that looks good. That looks good. Right? Let's see. So while we wait for AMOD to get unhalted, let's see. There you go. 243, guys. 243. You're in at 227, Kimbella? Okay. So green on that position as well. Green, green. Yeah, this one looked a bit sus to me in the morning just because it had like the supply zone not too far away, and it was kind of losing the you could see the higher lows coming in, so that's always a bit of a concern, right? STAI is playing with that 270, so let's see if it consolidates. Like I said, you always want to make sure that you wait for that stock to consolidate, especially at the open. If not, you might just be catching a falling knife. Alrighty, so yep. So again, KZIA looks good. BBI looks good. Bill, smiling like a goat's bill. Alrighty. Your next resistance is you can always guess the number, right? It's always going to be 420, isn't it? It's like a magnet, $4.20, and there it goes. There it goes. Again, sometimes slow and steady is good, you know. So you can sit back and relax, and you can make decisions with ease, right? That's what BBI is. Okay, moving on. Let's see what happens when this one gets unhalted here. Slow and steady. Steady. Slow and steady. The chronal has changed to bullish. Thank you, Algo. Thank you, thank you. So that thing is halted there. You can see that last candle, the RSI went all the way to 80, but doesn't always matter on the 1 minute time frame, does it? You in at 216, Cooper? Okay, well done. At no point should you be red in that position then, right? At no point. Good morning, Raven. At no point should you be red in that position. Please and thank you. Don't forget to smash a like again, guys, if you haven't already. Take a second, smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new. While we wait for this thing to unhalt, AMOD. Alrighty, and if you're not a member yet, come join us. You're missing out. I just got here. Did you say anything about Tech X? No, I haven't, Kimbella. I haven't looked at that one. I have not looked. Okay, let's see. KZIA. Yeah, looks like we just we tapped. almost 250, right? So a bit of a supply zone up there too. A bit of a supply zone. Come on, give us the on halt. Yeah, it looks like BBI hit 420 for now and then came back down. So that's going to be the the main level to break and actually close above. River, good morning. Good morning. And KZIA looks like it's slowly creeping back up after retesting the VWAP. So that's a good thing. That is a good thing. So yeah, 250 would be your next resistance on this one already. And at this point, you don't want it to honestly come back and break below 220. Because if it does, then you're kind of playing with fire at that point already. So KZIA looks good. It just needs to stay above that level. Alrighty. So KZIA is looking good. 245, 247, 248. That thing tapped 249 and then came back down a bit. There goes your breakout for KZIA. Boom skis. Looking good. $33. Well done. I like it. La 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 la. 260. Again, this one was easy monies for anybody that wanted to take the risk, right? Especially when you're looking at the stock and again, look at the bottom, right? It's like, oh, cool, right? Look at the bottom, multiple like test of the bottom of support demands on above the 200. Also knowing that this level is really important because this was really the breakout level on the left hand side, right? So in that case, again, if you got in closer to the bottom there, that's easy monies for you. Easy monies. Easy monies. Right? KZIA. Let's go, KZIA. I bet you like 99% of the time, that's not even how these stocks are, these ticker symbols are pronounced or the name of the company. But you have to add the vibes to the name. KZIA. Come on, KZIA. Cook some more, please. Rubbish. Resumption price, $4. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Again, sometimes those things are not always accurate, but it's always better when the resumption price is higher than what it's currently halted at. You know? You're in at 231, Abdu? Monies. I like it. Yeah, SPY's going back up. I think, again, like I mentioned earlier, the S&P needed to break above that 604, 604.13 to confirm that today would be a green day. So unless something else happens, today should be green for the markets. Alrighty, BBI also is still doing a good job of holding above $4. So as long as it stays above that level, you know. So I don't see a resumption time on my end, Chris. Does it show you that? Let me know if it does. Not that the let me know if it does. Yeah, this thing's been halted longer than it should be. So yeah, no, yours doesn't. Yeah, it's just been halted longer than it should be. But anyways, we shall see when it's unhalted. We shall see. Dated a girl named KZIA in high school. It was pronounced KZIA. KZIA. The stock is putting up way more than she did. Oh my goodness! You better hope. You better hope KZIA doesn't find you. Otherwise, she will. She will. She will. Isn't there like a fighting? Anyways, fighting thing that's called like I don't know. Anyways, let's move on. Let's move on. So yeah, whenever that thing on halts, we shall be here. And then BBI again still needs to break above that 420, but doing a really good job of holding $4. So Bill, congratulations. Grim, monies. And then KZI again, right? Failing in the supply zone, which shouldn't be a massive, massive, massive surprise, right? Shouldn't be a massive surprise. It's a supply zone and it's dipping. So hopefully some profits were taken there. STI, like again, it does look like it's trying to crawl. I just don't like when stocks are doing what this one's doing. Um, But for now, again, just make sure that all of these candles close above $1.66, Justin. If it doesn't, throw that thing in the garbage. If that thing goes below 166, it belongs in the same garbage bin as Mullen and AMC, or worse. Alrighty. One second. Woo! Look at this thing go, guys. Look at it go. 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 And it's halted again at four. No, it's not halted actually. That was a glitch on my end. 479. 479, guys. Whew. Whew. Like you can see why it's glitching though, right? There goes 490. 490. There goes $5, guys. $5. $5. Whew. $5.30. $5.30. Monies. Okay, there we go. Boom skis. If you made money in AMOD, type in yes in the chat. Well done, Abdu. Abdu made $1,600, guys. This is too quick, yeah. The entry was the breakout. The entry was all the way down there, right? The entry was all the way down there, retesting this level at the open, that demand zone at the open. Or we mentioned earlier, right? This is the big level, right? That $3.30 was the big level. That was the breakout, right? It broke and it closed above and it said, thanks, guys, goodbye. Too late, right? So now you can see how it's hitting the next red zone. So you want to be careful, obviously, right? Below $5.50, you want to be careful because that's your next supply zone. Especially when you pump this quickly, you want to be scaling out, taking some gains, right? Take some monies off the table or whatever you're doing, right? Abdu, you're way delayed probably. You're like 10 minutes delayed, maybe. Alrighty. So TK, monies, congratulations. Jay, congratulations. Well done, guys. Grim? Yeah, Abdu, you're delayed. Whenever you get to this update, you made $1,800, Jericho? Come on now. Come on. Come on, Jericho. Give me a high five. All the way from the other continent. Don't worry. Yeah, your high five is going to get there in 24 hours. Well done, Jericho. Big monies. Let's go, guys. Well done. Again, this is the reason why this was our number one name, right? So the float is nice, the volume is nice, the chart is nice, the CEO is pumping it, right? So I guess it cooked. The like button. Unbelievable virus. How do you know where the supply zone is? It shows up. And you can also just do it manually by zooming out of the chart and looking at last resistance levels. Uh and it still hit, Jericho. Well done. Well done, well done. I like it. Yeah, no, this was a very good scalp. So congratulations, guys. um, Abdu is so delayed, guys. We've been talking about this for 10 minutes, and it's been unhalted and moving, and Abdu is still sitting there asking what's wrong. Abdu, you're so delayed. If Jesus came today, you would miss it, you know. And then in the next 1,000 years, then you would be, you know. Anyways. Well done, Jericho. Or you could just, have a more relaxed day, right? Because you've made your daily goal for the week. uh Damn. Don't worry, the stream is gonna end and Abdu is gonna be saying, what's happening? What's happening? Oh my goodness. Anyways, it's actually holding up quite well, isn't it? Like holding up really, really well. Like really, really well. 240s, Grim, BNZI. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Testing the la 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 la. Easy money is Richie. 240s. There we go. We're pushing back for that 550 again. All right. So let's see if we can break above 550 this time. Nikolai, thank you. You were way delayed, Abdu. You were so delayed. The stream is instant. Like as soon as you type something, I can see it. If anything, it's like 1 second behind. So not delayed already. Yeah. There we go. Okay, let's see here. La 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 la. Perfect. There we go. On a television, spy with a massive candle. Yeah. Oof, look at that, Dan. Beautiful. Spy's cooking right now. Cooking. So again, that open craziness still happens, but as soon as like the day goes on, it's so like it really picks a direction. So spy highs of the day, right? And like we said earlier, if we break above that 604.13, the direction is up, right? Up, 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 up. Yeah, up, up, up. Let's go. Yeah, Bitcoin is on fire as well. So BTC cooking, SPY cooking, everybody cooking today, guys. Momentum stocks cooking. You know what happened? We just needed to get rid of the Fed, The Fed needed to go. Get those guys out of here, right? As soon as we did that, the market said, "Thank you guys. Thank you. I cook now." Right? So AMOD is coming back to retest the nine. With a name like this that's ran like this, you want to make sure that when it's dipping, just give it time, right? Let it retest and start curling back up, or at least breakouts. If this thing is gonna run again, it's gonna break above. I mean, it seems obvious, but the next time it's gonna run is when it breaks 550. Alrighty, so um, again, I know that sounds obvious, but just like we needed to break resistance, right? Like, look at this, right? Just like we said this morning, if we're gonna run, we need to clear $3.30, right? And that's exactly what happened, and it cooked, right? So yes, sometimes the obvious is this is what you're looking for. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. BBI has done an amazing job, right? Super, super slow and steady, right? Done a good job holding that $4 level, which is perfect. So now it needs to consolidate above that 420, and then it can keep slowly and steadily creeping up, right? Good afternoon. He did. We understand that our decisions at the Fed affects families and blah blah blah. No, keep quiet on your floor. As soon as it's gone, life is so much better. I agree, Dan. Ridiculousness. And again, I don't know why those guys have to yap all the time, but let's go, Abdu. Well done. If you're not in Discord, you're missing out. Please join and stay green. All have a great day. Abdu, have a wonderful day already. Enjoy and see you in Discord. Again, if you're not a member yet, guys, in Discords, we were talking about AMOD all morning long, right? All morning. as much as we were scalping STAI, we also knew at the same time that AMOD was number one, right? And guess what? Cooked. So if you're not a member yet, you're missing out on 300% gains, right? Not a member, come join us. Stop missing out. Alrighty. Ayo, Josh. Good morning. Good morning. That's okay. Click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot that Virus posted. Come join us in Discord. Stop missing out. Let's go, Matt. Let's go. So yeah, I like it. Today's a good Thursday, right? Life is better without the Fed. You know? Yeah. I think we're all on the same page. Let me take a look at STI. No, that thing is looking too way too sus for me, right? So, yeah, way too sus for me. But again, it does have a bit like another demand zone. I'm just not a fan of like stocks breaking below previous lows. So if you're at all interested in this thing, it needs to keep closing all of these candles above 166 already. Like it has to close all of these candles above 166. If we create a new low again, garbage. Alrighty, alrighty. So let's see here. Anything else we're looking for? No, that's it. That's it. Perfect. So it looks like AMOD is still dipping. Like I said, with a name like this, that's had this nice rally. And the catalyst was just it's not a long term catalyst. Don't go jumping in because you're like, but Blaze, this thing was at 550. Oh my god! But like it's at $4.40. It's a discount, right? No, you will get entat. Alrighty. So that thing needs to consolidate somewhere and start curling. Mm, yeah. Exactly, Nikolai. So it needs to consolidate somewhere. It might be 440, it might be 430, it might be the kernel and the 20, but it needs to consolidate somewhere. Alrighty, and then we can go from there. STI needs to keep closing those candles above 166 already, Nikolai. Cool. KZIA is retesting, right? Retesting that 220 level. So let's see if we can stay above this breakout zone. Alrighty, breakout zone. BBI again, it's gonna be super slow. We knew that, right? Slow and steady. Paul, good job on shorting this one, by the way. Right? Again, this one was on the top of our list, but it was at the bottom of the top list, if that makes any sense. Right? SPGC. This one seems to be the name of the company is Saks. Anyways, this is Grimm's company, by the way, because it's a golf company. So yeah, a bit of cooking on SPGC here. A little bit of cooking. So again, supply zone right below $1. Surprise, right? Only had small entry on because I always feel skeptical of buying at the open, but made $300. You take it, D. How much more will you make at work working all day today, right? How much more? Like, what's your daily paycheck, right? That happened in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, you made $300, right? How you're gonna work 8 hours today to make how much, right? Take it, absolutely. Daily goal hit. Uh, Raven, yes. I mean, he might as well, He might as well. 230 BNZI. Okay. Yeah, I really haven't looked at that one yet. Okay, so it looks like we're tapping the kernel here for AMOD, right? So if that thing's gonna start curling, now would be a good time to start, Mister. Now would be a good time to start curling off $4.30, right? But again, give it time to actually curl. If it doesn't, leave it alone. Spy just had a nice fat green candle and then had erased it and a fat red candle. Did Bitcoin cross 106 yet? Almost. Almost. This weekend, all time highs, Josh? You are? Yeah, I know I can't do my taxes till March. Till March. Uh, so without more than a day, you to say no, D. That's this is the beauty of the market, right? You've been doing this for how many years now, D? Right? Right. So this is the beauty of the market. If you can put in the time and the effort, it has the possibility to reward you beyond, you're constantly every single day for the last month, D, you've more than doubled or tripled your what you make at work, right? I mean, I say triple. The other day you made 13 times your daily goal, right? You made $13,000 in one day, right? uh, you're working 3 months to make that, right? So again, but you've also been, it's also taking you it's what I'm trying to say is it's taking you a while to get to that stage, right? You know, you were pissed for a whole year because you were losing money and you just weren't getting it, right? So it just goes to show, like, if you don't give up and you do the right things and you give it time, you can get to some nice levels, right? uh exactly, Josh. Exactly. So yeah, $1 solid resistance here for SPGC. BBI resistance at 420, no surprise there. STI is still fighting to stay above that 166. Nikolai. KZIA is playing with that $2.20 support. So let's see if it stays above that. And then AMOD is fighting to stay above $4.30, above the kernel. Alrighty, it's really fighting here, right? So again, like we said, if you're gonna curl, now is the time, right? Of $4.30 for AMOD. This, AMD wish it could do this. AMD wish it could do like 300% in one day. Just take away the O. I mean, if you took away the O from this stock, then it would be trash. But anyways, I'm kidding, by the way. Virus, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Um, so there goes $4.70, guys. Anybody take a gamble at 4:30? Anybody? And quickly jump out because that thing is right back down again. Oof. So you notice how none of these candles closed above the 9? That's the important factor here, isn't it? Right? Not a single one of these candles closed above the 9. It popped all the way to the supply zone. So if you were in it and you quickly took the monies, that's good. Right? But if not, you're red. Right? So you almost had to quickly sell. Like, quick, quick, quick. So life below the 9 can be tough. Right? Below the 9 can be tough. You had a tight stop loss. Hopefully, you moved it to the green though once it popped like that, if you could. Alrighty. Yeah, it looks like everything is kind of looking a bit sus there. SPGC, Grimm's Golf Company, is testing $1 again. There goes a break of $1. As soon as we say Grimm's Company, boom skis. Boom skis. 103, highs of the day. So that looks good. If we can stay above $1. If we can stay above $1. We have an upgrade. Mark, welcome to Legends. Ready? Welcome to the Legend. Welcome, welcome. Let me know if you need the link or if your Discord should upgrade on its own if you're already in Discord. Alrighty. La 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 la. Well done. I like it. Okay, perfect. There goes 108. So it looks like 110 is your next little obstacle there. Your next little obstacle. Perfect. It upgraded on its own, Mark. Perfect. Good. Yeah. Yeah, we did. We really, really did. So it looks like coming into the open, that was the vibe, wasn't it? You're in at 94 cents, Donald? Okay. Yeah, just make sure your stop loss is in the green and you should be happy. Rosalie, I followed the rules for Discord, but it never let you in. It should already. You have to follow the video, Rosalia, with the right email. Okay, it's looking for the same email that you're paying with, that you're a member with on YouTube. That's it. It's a Gmail email. Okay, so just use the same Gmail email to connect with, and boom skis, it's gonna be connected. Whenever someone's having issues, it's always the email. And if you're still having issues, just send me a DM in Discord. My name should be on the right hand side if you're using a computer. Alrighty, try your computer, try your phone, try connecting with with different ways. Try using a browser, right? You keep on missing out. Um, yeah. Do, 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 do. Are we curling yet, guys? We curling back above the 9? I mean, we are testing $4. Yeah, you have Rosalia. You just have to follow the instructions and connect, right? That's it. So, and if you're again, like I said, if you're having issues, your email is my email, not my email, your email. See, that's what I mean. One second. Do, 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 do. We bouncing off $4. Yeah, that's grim monies. Yeah. So again, Rosale, what happens when you get a membership is YouTube sends you a confirmation like, "Hey, welcome to," but they send you that confirmation email to your Gmail email, right? So check your email. Whatever email they sent you confirmation to, that's the email you're looking for. Grim? Yeah, we need to break above that kernel again though. Otherwise, they're just gonna play games here with us. BBI again, slow and steady, still below 420. So clearly we need to break and stay above 420, right? The S&P, Virus mentioned those numbers coming out. That thing got slapped back down. Ridiculous, isn't it? Well, that better be a double bottom. Bitcoin on its own though is like, whatever. I don't care about SPY, which I like, right? SPGC, $1.10, kind of an expected level, and then back down. So you do have that 90 cents, 90 to 92 cents for potential support. KZIA came all the way down to maybe retest the 200, but it never actually quite hit it. It would have been nice if that thing came back to to $2, but we'll see. Alrighty, AMOD, that thing is creeping back up. So um, let's see if we can get some higher lows and then push back and break the downtrend. Because then we can just stick with this name all day today, instead of going back and forth. You lazy, you got in Fox. Z Fox. Let's take a look at Z Fox. Fox with two X's. Damn, that's an Australian fox. Anyways, yeah, it's halted up. Um, it's halted up. So congratulations, well done. Yeah, that thing came out of nowhere with 57,000 shares. So stuff like that is always interesting, isn't it? Mm, 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 mm. La 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 la. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Okay, let's see. It's a 95. Well done, Gator. I like it. Yeah, so 79 to 95 cents. I like it. Okay, let's see if we can break above that downtrend line again. So the magic lines, right? So what is that? 465, 470. Okay. I mean, honestly, not a bad bounce from like $4, Not horrible. Not horrible. Ayo, slow. Good morning. What does the fox say? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we can ask Siri. Hey Siri, what does the fox say? Uh okay, that's an interesting list. Anyways, I was distracted talking to Siri and looking at stonks. No 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 no. Okay. Okay, there we go. So it failed on the crashed red on that one. Yeah. So that thing basically just failed on the downtrend, which is again with the algo that's perfect, right? So another reminder, like, hey, please, when we get to this downtrend line, be very careful. And then boom skis right back to $4. So at this point, you're hoping for a double bottom of $4, right? And the 50 EMA. So, but that's not a position I would take right away if I wasn't in though. Be waiting for that thing to curl. Raising money. Fox is raising monies. Okay, yeah. So at some point, maybe it's gonna end up getting slapped. Slappity slaps. Yeah, BTC looks nice, but yeah, Fox is still halted up. Yeah, it's always a bit scary when stocks are running with 57,000 shares, like you're up 150%. But the last time we saw that was a few days ago. Was it Monday? We saw that stock go up 600% with with no volume, and then the volume came in after, which is always interesting. But yeah. From yesterday. Yeah. Yup. Doo doo doo. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the market does. Doo 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 doo. Doo 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 doo. Doo 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 doo. Okay, there we go. Saturday. Doo 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 doo. There we go. Perfect. Still playing with $4. Yeah, it still needs to curl up that 50 Grims. And then you have the luxury of having a bit of a downtrend, an uptrend line sitting there. So maybe it's going to act as a bit of a trampoline, but it kind of looks like it's trying to. It's like it touched it, and it was like, oh, the water's cold. Let me go back up, please. Too cold down here. Too cold. KZIA, what are we doing? Still slowly curling up, trying to. And Fox is still halted up. BBI is still doing a good job of holding $4. AMOD is back to $4. So the water's cold on the downtrend line. KZIA? Okay. Yeah. So there goes the 50 and the uptrend bounce, guys, which is perfect as well, right? So the trend line at the top is acting as resistance. The trend line at the bottom is acting as support, right? So it's gonna have to break one way or the other, right? And that should give you the move going forward. So for now, it's playing in between the range. Playing in between the range. Uh yeah, BBI. Yeah, it's holding $4 really well. So no warning signs on that thing yet, right? So it just needs to break out if it wants to go. Breakout if it wants to go. Yeah, KZIA just needs to give you some higher lows because what it looks like it's doing is just maintaining the lower high. It's gonna need to give us a higher low and then a higher high if it wants to cook. You're in at 169. Okay, just make sure it doesn't create new lows, Chris. Please, 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 pretty please. Make sure that thing doesn't create any new lows. Okay. 61. Okay. Sounds good. As long as you're okay with that. Uh, la, la, la. What does the daily look like on this though? Good consolidation. Float isn't horrible. That thing's had some crazy candles actually. Why does it? Okay, no, that's not an IPO. Not an IPO. What about? I'm just looking at some other charts here, guys. Dang, might have missed it. Okay. You're in MSTR at 338. Mr. B, okay. Do you have any questions? Criminal, criminal. Hello? Is this the FBI? Yeah. Have you ever been to Australia? You have? Oh, you have. Okay, good. Because we might need to visit again. There goes KZIA. Come on, KZIA. Yeah, that's a nice pop. So that break above 225. That break above 225 was perfect. So yeah, and then 250. Yeah. So that 250, that's perfect. Perfection. Perfection. I like it. I like it. I like it. Fox is unhalted. It is, yeah. So there goes $9. Right, that thing went from 50,000 shares to 500,000 shares. Right, so sometimes these stocks have really low volume, and then the volume just shows up, and yeah, this is the same thing that happened on Monday. We were looking at something that had no volume, 40,000 shares, and then all of a sudden it was 10 million shares, and it was $17. Right, this one is just cooking the same. I would be careful around $10 though, because some people have more than doubled their money at this point. Right, from 283 to $10 to 1050. That's a pretty nice pop. So very very nice, very very nice. I like it. What's the top exits for MSTR? Is there a top for MSTR? Is there a top? Let's take a look. MSTR. So you got in at 337, so you're green in that position. Again, there's so much that I'm not sure about in terms of like your plan for the position already. There's a lot of resistance at 355, so maybe that's something you can consider, right? Um, that thing still has more upside to me, right? Especially if Bitcoin can break out, that'd be nice. So, but look at the downtrend on the daily chart for the from the algo, right? For MSTR. That was a beautiful downtrend on the daily. That was an easy exit. Easy exit on this one. So for now, again, maybe it's going to go back up and retest 365, and then you can have some problems there, Mr. B. So what if I was in that same position? I'd be putting a stop loss for minimum gains, like minimum take profit levels, and then just keep moving it up. Alrighty, and then if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, well, okay, maybe it hits resistance instead. Alrighty, that was a perfect sell, by the way, for KZIA. You see why we're calling the FBI? I love it. right? Sometimes when you see a red zone, guys, don't just sit there and say, but Blaze is looking amazing, right? No, when you see resistance, sometimes take the damn monies, right? Because again, that thing was perfect. The fact that 250, like 250 connects with the supply zone is perfection, right? So, and a double top, right? Too many things going for you, right? Double top, red zone, 250, right? How much more do you need? Three candles failing in the same level? Yeah, it's time to pack your bags because the criminals are leaving with your money, right? So it's all the way back down to the same level. You don't sell it, well, it comes back to break even and then you cry, right? There goes 211. Exactly, Grim. Trading confluence pays. So don't sit there and we ask for more monies. Raven? Yeah, exactly. MSTR hard to bet against the highbrow strategy. Yeah. Yeah. What scares me about MSTR though is, anyways, like it's a perfect strategy. You know, like no flaws in the strategy. Usually when that happens, you have questions. Not that there's anything wrong, just because you have questions. So yeah, really good stonk though. Uh, to borrow cost $412. Really? That's because the shorts want to destroy it on their own. Because they're gonna slap it at some point, right? Anyways, for now, $10 is resistance as it should, right? Supply zone double tops if you zoom out, and it's $10. Like $10, you kidding me? $10 is always gonna be resistance, right? And look at that, $10 we're back to 850. So don't FOMO at silly levels, please. Daddy day trade, yeah, that's my only question. Like when it's too good to be true, you know like you look at MSTR strategy and you're like, damn, I see no flaws here. uh, so like they call it the infinite money glitch, right? Okay, I like it. Yeah, just just keep that in the back of your mind. It's always nice to just own the actual thing. Just own BTC instead. That's just me though. Anyways, exactly, Tesh. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, AMOD is testing the view apps. Does it want to WAP though, or is it just gonna get slapped? Yeah. So at some point it needs to break that downtrend if it wants to cook again. Oracle virus, okay. Oracle. The Oracle has spoken. Yeah, I really wonder if AMOD is gonna run again. I wonder. I wonder. But for now, let's see if it stays above the view app. It needs to clear the 9 again, I guess. But KZIA just basically came back to the same bottom, and it's playing there again. Playing at the same bottom. SPGC, yeah, it's holding the uptrend actually. Holding the uptrend. BBI, yeah, just playing. Heading this to the Grim. Yes. Oracle virus. Oracle 169. Beautiful. So those Oracle yeah, 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 those Oracle April calls, if it should be green still, virus. Fox says, "Hey guys, I'm back. I'm back." Damn, these low volume stocks are. You see how quickly people FOMO though? Like we went from 50,000 shares to 1.2 million, right? Whether that is, anyways, yeah, people just come in quickly when a stock is pumping. Quick, quick, quick. Walk with me. Why do I feel like we're walking with you to the grave? Because you're holding. Anyways, what's your position in this stock? ATHE. Right. We talked about this one this morning, but then we quickly moved away from it. Why? Why did we walk away from this thing, guys? Because right away as soon as the market's opening, it's breaking below the 200 EMA. As soon as the market opened, right? You all we all know how we feel about stocks below the 200 EMA at this point, right? Garbage. So what's your position? Walk with me, and yeah, that thing is just again as soon as it broke below the 200 EMA, yeah, absolutely not. Catch me outside. How about that? So yeah, let me know where your position is, and then we can take a closer look. Alrighty. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Oracle above 170 virus. Yeah. 170. 170. Okay. Two, 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 two. Na, 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 na. Okay, there we go. Sounds good. Why does uh why does that thing have a bit of volume, Grim? NAOV. Hmm. Why does that have some vibes to it? Why are you running? Why are you running? Huh? Is it Maxo? Oh, okay. Interesting. Why are you running? Yeah, Apple reports today. Yeah, yeah. I know. I was just looking at the volume scanner, and I was like, why is the volume usually 4 million, and why is it 54 million today? Right. Looks like they had a pump in pre-market though, so something must have happened in after hours pre-market, and then it came back down, and then maybe they're jumping in on that. Yeah, INTC. Yeah, INTC. Intel. 171 Oracle virus. Scaling levels. Yeah, you can tell like tech stocks are not looking too hot today. NVDA. 120 again. That thing seems to go like you can just cop AMD every single day, Up, down, up, down. What's AMD doing? AMD. AMD's I want AMD is actually green today for the second day, which is nice. So hopefully AMD's found a bottom now. You got in at $4.53. Walk with me. $4.53. Um, yeah. Make sure you put a stop loss, please. Walk with me. Protect your monies. It's hitting lows of the day again, right? So to me, this thing was garbage as soon as it was, broke below $6, below 570 or whatever. Right? It's been garbage the entire time. So your position at 450 something was already a bit risky, right? Just make sure you put a stop loss, please. Alrighty? Please, please, please. Pretty please. Hopefully it can stay above 420. Hopefully. But yeah, put a stop loss somewhere because this looks very weak. There's no signs of like, any uptrend, nothing. Straight abyss. Straight abyss. So be very careful, please. Yeah, hopefully stays above 420. KZIA still holding that same 200, guys. Yup. For the second time as after the market opened. So it better stay above the 200. AMOD is still holding the view up, it looks like, and it's still failing on the uptrend, on the downtrend, right? So, yep, still failing on the trend line. I think only Nvidia and yeah. Interestingly enough, like Nvidia being red is dragging a lot of the tech stocks down with it. So you can tell how heavily weighted some of these tech stocks, they're in Nvidia, which is interesting. Heavy, heavy Nvidia. Mm, 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 mm. Do, 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 do. Mm, okay. Uh, you did 350s. Oh yeah, that little scam dip there. Yeah. If only that thing just stayed up, if it can stay above this demand zone and break that downtrend, I think you might be in a good position. Just because again, it's been a long time since it did that, right? So, from the top, right, all the way there, it's been failing against the downtrend. So, at some point, if it can find a way to break out, then that'll be your key there, for AMOD, and then you can just kind of use that VWAP line there for the wedgie, but the wedgie, yeah. So at some point, it's gonna need to do the break dance. Walk with me. I answered your question already, I think. Let me know if you should be good. I answered your question already. Should be okay now. No, 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 no. Do, 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 do. Okay, perfect. Yeah, it looks like it's trying here. It's consolidating and trying to break the downtrend, which is a good thing. Is a good thing. So the question is, can it break and actually stay above it? Is the question. A Robinhood ETF, first and only leveraged Robinhood ETF. Interesting. I don't get why, like a broker like Robinhood would need a leverage ETF, but I guess they want to do it. Guess they want to do it. There we go. Come on, AMOD. Come on. Come on. So again, good consolidation of that 260, right? 260 VWAP and then broke above the downtrend. So let's see if we can retest and just stay above it. The only thing you should be buying right now, Cherry, is a Discord membership. Alrighty, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbots. Come join us in Discord. That's the only thing you should be buying. Alrighty, Ahmad 99. Okay. How many indicators do you usually look for before you setting a position? Um, there's multiple ways to answer that question. But really just one indicator. But it comes in multiple parts, right? There's multiple things you look at on one indicator. So there we go, 420. Ooh, we broke the downtrend. Is broken. You are green, Amat. You is green. You is green there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Anyways, stuff like this, when it has that major run and it's going up like this for the second time, sometimes you just want to scalp, like money's in and out. Money's in and out. And it's coming back for the retest of the trend line. And that's the indicator. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I mean, you are green, so I bought it in Discord. Yeah, same indicator as you. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. 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 True, 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 true. It's very common to have like these stocks come back and retest like the actual like break of the downtrend line. Stop jinxing it. Sorry, JB. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Um, yeah. You out from the stop loss? Yeah. Just be careful, please. Right. Again, we keep saying this, guys. Like we keep saying this every single day, right? Something as simple as getting a Discord membership and joining us in Discord and watching one of the educational videos we've done can save you more than it cost you for 6 months, right? So you bought this thing at $4.50, right? Four 53, right? So you bought it around this price, right? Ask anybody in Discord that's been there, that's been to a class in Discord, if they would buy the stock at this price. The answer is no, absolutely not, right? Chat, can you give me some reasons why you wouldn't buy this stock at $4.53? Can you give me a reason why? I lost 60% of my account in 8 months. Day trade my I feel so bad. Well, it's because you don't have the right education, right? You just don't know what you're doing, right? It's not a bad thing. People think trading is supposed to be easier than it's supposed to be easy, right? It's the hardest thing you will ever do, but it's one of those things that will give you freedom, monies, like it will give you so much more back if you're willing to put in the time, right? But a lot of people just show up to the market. They're like, "Hey, hey, hey, everybody's making monies. It's time for me to join the party, Habibi. When are we going to Dubai?" Right? And then the market slaps you, or you get lucky and then it slaps you, right? Waiting since yesterday, Paul. Yeah, like below the 9, below the 200, below the chrono, lots of selling pressure. There's so much negativity happening in this chart. There's not a single positive thing on this chart. Not one good thing on this chart. There's no reason to buy the stock, right? But again, we've talked about this on so many educational videos, so many. Every day on stream we talk about this, right? Don't buy stocks below the 9, please, 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 please. Below the 200, be careful, right? Please use a stop loss. Please, please, right? So sometimes it's the simple stuff that kills you. If your trading is easy, did it just hasn't gone to you yet? Yeah, right? Unless you have a strategy, then it should be easier. Uh yeah, there you go. There you go, Matt, right? Where's the 9? The blue line. The blue line is the 9 EMA. So it's been riding the blue line all the way down. Especially when you bought it, it was way below the 9, and it tried to go back up, failed again. So at some point it's gonna bounce. At some point it's gonna give you like a big green candle, and then you're gonna be like, "Damn it! I knew it. I should have stayed in the stock." But that's the wrong thing to do. Daddy Day Trade says, "I made more. I made more on one day than 3 months of more." Also learned defense, which is a big part of your P&L. Yeah. Yep. I like it. Which it'll do more good. Seriously, Dan. Seriously, right? So again, some of the simple stuff that we talk about every day is the stuff that's killing people, right? You know, and 90% of, like, how they're like, oh, 90% of traders lose, is because 90% of traders are like this. I lost 60% of my account in 8 months day trading, right? Like, it's stuff like that. We don't use stop losses, we just randomly buy and hope, right? Hope, hope, hope. Oh my goodness, I saw AMOD cooking in pre-market, or like at the open. Now it's dipping, it means it's a buy, right? Nope, straight to the abyss, right? Retesting the downtrend. So let's see if it stays above the VWAP here, though. Uh, but like, some stuff is stuff that you want to learn, and yeah. So Fox is back to $10, by the way. That thing went from 50,000 shares to 10 million to 7 million. And it's cooking again. So clearly, the volume is coming in on this one. Nice little dip and curl, by the way. Nice dip and curl there. I see the main issue. Exactly, exactly. Because honestly, you just have to be a member, right? And if you are a member and you watch the streams or you watch the educational videos, it's only a matter of time before some of this stuff rubs on you, off on you, right? Like you're either gonna hear me trash talking you and saying where's your stop loss. You're gonna watch the educational videos. You're gonna see the members, right? Dan, Virus, Grim, like Yi, Troy, Tesh. You're gonna see somebody saying, "Hey, where's your stop loss?" or "Here's my stop loss," right? That it's gonna start rubbing off on you. Like, okay, I bought the stock. There's my stop loss. Then you're gonna start to say, well, all of these guys are using stop losses. How come I'm not using a stop loss?" Right? You just have to be around the right environment, right? Your environment is huge, right? If you're not a member yet, you're missing out. Anyways, let's go, Tesh. Thank you for the super sticker. Let's go, let's go. Every day, Tesh, right? Every day, like I take a trade and it reminds me of one of my rules, right? It's like, okay, you need to wait for consolidation, right? Okay, fine. I do that tomorrow. Like it doesn't matter who you are, the market will remind you every single day. Every single day, like you're constantly learning. Constantly learning. So yeah. My advice is become a member. Come join us in Discord. Go to the educational channel. Watch a whole bunch of educational videos. Otherwise, you will keep losing money, right? Otherwise, you will keep losing money. So educate yourself. Number one, educate yourself. It doesn't matter whether you're down 60% or not. The market will make you go to minus 99%. The market has one job to make you go to minus 99%, go back to work, come back with more monies, and send you to minus 99% again. Alrighty? The market has one job. This is the market's job.
Jaden has $1 bill, 1 quarter, and 2 pennies. How much money does he have? Jaden broke.
That's literally the market's reaction when they take your monies away. That's it. Nobody has sympathy for your monies. Nobody protects your monies more than you do. So when the market maker takes your money, that's their reaction. Actually, it's then they're going to the to where the white stuff is. Just ask Virus. And with the plan, always exactly, Grim. Even when you're educated, you must stick to your plan on every single trade. Exactly, right? The times where like I get into a position or like I'm like, you know what, this looks good, then I get entered because I'm not sticking to the plan. So the market will always remind you to stick to the plan on every single trade, like Grim says. Invest $50 in yourself, but you can invest in other people's companies. You have hit twisted and shouldn't be a Virus. You know, like Virus has no offense. Like if you're not willing to invest in yourself and you're looking to make a lot of monies, but you don't want to get the education, whether it's from a book, from becoming a member here, from watching some YouTube videos. If you're not willing to invest in yourself, then I don't know what you're doing, right? So, alrighty. Do I mind explaining the nine? No, not today. Because I promise, like we've talked about the nine EMA on so many educational videos, um, that you just have to watch the video, right? We've done like a 2 hour group class, and we talk about the nine EMA, the 20 EMA, the kernel, the 200, the 50. Um, we've talked about every EMA, right? And gone into like what is it, like what does it do, how should you trade with the stuff like that. You just have to again watch the video, and if you're not sure, ask someone in Discord, ask the bot, ask someone. High volume today meeting coming up in February could be a good one to swing. EVGR. Ooh, yeah. Let me pull that one up. Glimpse. Right. Speaking of which, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Right. Look at this. The entire time, ATHE was weak. Right. Weak, 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 weak. Right below the blue line. Don't touch it. Life below the nine is hell. right? Look at what happened as soon as that thing closed above the blue line, guys. Look at that, right? As soon as it closed above the blue line, what happened? What happened? What happened? A few green candles. I mean, that's better than nothing, right? So some stuff is basic, like trading. You know, unless a stock is consolidating and holding support for a long, long time, and you're like, damn, this is good support, and you know that it's support, you do not touch a stock that's trending down and it's below the 9 EMA, right? As simple as a candle closing above the 9 EMA, and then now you have four green candles. What changed? What changed this whole time? What changed? One thing. Virus. I know. Less is more too. Don't overtrade. Most trading is just waiting. Exactly, Troy. In this Discord, I encourage it because I want to see traders succeed. Absolutely, Dan. Absolutely. Absolutely. See if they can pull yeah. It's really it's trying to, Grim. It's trying to find a bit of support there, right? So that same level that it bounced at, the VWAP, the WAP, is trying to stay above the WAP. So let's see. And the good thing is that it's actually using like both lines of support now, right? So it's connecting with the demand zone and also like the this VWAP bottom line and then also the downtrend line. So they can bounce there, that'd be good. Let me take a look at AVGR. AVGR. Ooh, Grims of 50 cents. Ooh, okay. These guys ever? Yeah, they did a split in 2015. So that was a long. Wait, what? No, 1 for 15. 2023, September 2023. September 2023. Volume coming in 2.76. Okay, something to keep an eye on. Okay. Too bad it's on a 1 minute time frame. It's sitting at resistance already though. Now it's gonna need to dip skis or breakout, right? Dip skis or breakout, and then for AMOD, now or never. The time is now or the time is never. KZIA, yeah, it is, isn't it? Yup, yup. KZIA really needs to stay above like that 200 EMA. Otherwise, they're gonna slap it. They're both just playing games now, I guess. There's a whole bunch of moving averages there that it needs to get above. A whole bunch for AMOD. Don't get entered. 55 Kimbella. Ooh, that's nice. Well done. Congratulations there. Well done. Thought on BTC will break resistance today, Kim. Oh yeah, you're still in that position, right? Well done. I hope so, or at the very least this weekend. Yeah, Grim, same Z's. Let me know when it dips. Yeah, that would be it would be nice if it dipped. Uh, Bill, yeah, they're both just doing the same thing. They're not really breaking below support and dying. They're just sitting there, right? Up a little bit and then back down. So the question is, what are they actually going to do? Good morning, Jeff. Markets open for weeks now. Miles wide. Hmm. Yeah, the market open has forever been, dangerous, Jeff. Right? Always. That's why we say if you're not sure, just don't play the open. Like give it a few minutes, unless you see a breakout, or unless you see a really big dip to support and it's consolidating and curling. You know. True. 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 After slashing Amazon business by over 50%, UPS, damn. Shish, UPS. Sheesh. Anyways, yeah, it's still just sitting there. It's holding the bottom. The question is when rally AMOD? When rally? This is giving us like PTSD from yesterday, right? Like super slow. My advice for you, Walk, is just for you to listen. Is it and maybe not use caps, right? Yeah, you're trying to get everything for free is what happens. That's why you get slapped probably. But um, yeah, again, my advice for you is watch some educational videos. Alrighty, it's not. It's yeah. Anyways, 341. Okay, yeah, it's really trying. It just needs a bit of volume, and then we're cooking. Then we have a runner. Exactly, Grim. So it's on the verge of making a decision. Come on and move. Come on and move. What did Grim do? Ah, I mean, oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, thank you. Yep. No, we the thing that I love about the community is is how open everybody is and they're willing to help you and to share the knowledge. Everybody in this community does it. It's amazing, right? There's nothing better. Um, but but sometimes we just don't have patience for people that don't want to help themselves. Um, right? You can never ask a stupid question, but you can never ask a stupid question ever. You can never DM someone. You can never send me a DM and like that's a proper DM that I'm annoyed by. Like we will go above and beyond to help you, but we also want to see you put in some effort, right? If we see you put in effort, we're more than like we love helping. We just want you to put in the work because we know how much work it requires, right? So, you know. Anyways, AMOD is still looking good off that bottom there. Come on now, just go already. Go already. Only carry on. Yeah, yeah. Luna swing 21 to 20. Ooh, I like that, AJ. Well done. I like it. That sounds like a challenge. No, like seriously. That being said, I do prefer when people ask me questions like in stock general, so everybody, we can all learn together. Um, because I don't always respond to DMs right away. But like, if you tag me in stock general, I will respond. Or there goes Grim. Come on, just break the downtrend already. My goodness, again, really good bottom on this one down there, right? That support at 360 has been nice. So 360 was sitting at 390 now, 391. Going once, going twice, and sold 395, 397, 399. We're off to the races, $4. And the AMOD horse is off to the races. Just break $4 already. Again, 443. Come on, 404. Come on, 405. Give us 406. Going once, going twice, and sold 406. Anyways, moving on. But yeah, the bottom was the easy entry there, 406, right? So let's see what it does. See what it does. Some of those charts are a bit. Oh, okay, I see. Right, Grim? Like, just go boomskis. How come we were going boomskis before and now it's like. Anyways, if you got in closer to the bottom, you should be green, and now just put a stop loss in the green, right? Stop loss in the green, please, in case that stupid thing wants to come back down again. But again, easy bottoms, right? Especially when it's consolidating. Alrighty, especially when it's consolidating in a demand zone. Right? D says I just scalped that double bottom up to almost $900 for the day. Give me a high five, D. Look at this. You see what the members are doing? They're buying up the right levels, taking the profits, making $900 a day. Look at the stock go, right? Look at it go. Look at it go. The runners are running. Come on, Bill. The runners are running. Say it with me. The runners are running. Anyways, right? You buy off a proper level, you take a little bit of profits, whatever the stock gives you, right? Because you can never predict it, right? Your job is to your job is to improve your entries. That's your one job. Your job is to look for entries, improve your entries, right? And whatever the stock gives you, you take it, right? Sometimes you get in the stock and it gives you 2 cents and you're like, you know what? That kind of seems like that's all it wants to give me, right? Sometimes you get in and it gives you 50 cents. We cannot predict where the stock is going to go, right? Your job is to look for you to improve your entries and manage it, right? Whether it's working or not working, manage it, right? And then go from there. Your job is not to sit there and predict, right? And say, oh, it's going to go to this price. No, that's when you start getting in trouble. Over the years, based on the current trend, I see that getting more annoying. Yeah, a stop win, Troy. Yeah, exactly, right? A stop loss doesn't mean you're losing money, right? Stop loss doesn't mean you're losing monies. Grim, did that thing pop? Oh my goodness, new session highs. Damn. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. BNZI. Unbelievable. Look at that. But so but this goes back to the 240s, right, Grim? And this is what we've said in the past, right? This is what we've said in the past, right? When the market opens, what are you looking for, guys? You're looking for that low of the day, right? Because as long as the stock doesn't go below that low of the day, it has a chance, right? That's the problem with this stuff, Grim, right? Is this is the market open and this is the low of the day, right? At no point today did that stock go below that level. So then that low of the day becomes, and this is why we say every morning, like, I like when a stock opens and dips because it gives you that bottom. It's like, okay, this is my bottom. This is the level that if I go below, I'm done, right? So to me, that's usually how I look at these stocks, right? So I think the only concern is, that the entry was a bit higher. So then it's a bit hard to want to wait. Uh that's pretty annoying though. Pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. Yeah, no, to me, in my experience, like when a stock opens and it makes a low and then it goes below that low, and then I'm just kind of done with it. Just kind of done with it. Anyways, AMOD is still looking okay here. Uh, why is what so hard? We need you to do your thrust density pump. Why? Oh yeah, you mean like hard to go up? Yeah, for some reason it's lost a lot of the volume. Yeah, see, Troy was still dealing with Powell rubbish, and again, this is why we say put the stop loss at break at in somewhere. Move your stop losses up, guys. Right? This is why, right? Because again, you can get in on a stock at support at $3.60, and it goes all the way up, right, to $4.15, right? Yes, you want more out of the stock, but at the same time, why not collect some greenies, right? Why not take some monies? Right? Take some monies off the table. At the very least, put your stop loss in the green because that thing could come back for another retest. And it doesn't mean that the stock is done, right? It's not done yet, right? It's still holding the same support, but it's just annoying to be green and then red and then green and then red, you know? Grim? Yeah, exactly. Yep, yep, yep. No, yeah. Absolutely grims. Yeah, I think if we look at yeah, KZIA is still just doing the same thing too, isn't it? Just sitting in that same $2 like demand zone. $2 demand. Do. Yeah. BNZI is like, yep, Grim. Today I will annoy you. I will annoy you. And that's the same idea behind like Grim, that's the same idea behind the other one. ATHE. There are multiple things that go with that. But again, when to me, again, like once you dip and you make a low like this, right? Ignore the fact that again it's already below the 200, so that thing is already garbage, right? But once you make that bottom and you curl back up like that, if you break below this level, that bottom, dawn skis, dawn, right? Straight to the abyss. Um, exactly, Grim. So Chris says I made two scalps, so 385 to 404, 404 to 413. Okay. Yeah, right. Sometimes you just take whatever the market wants to give you and you move on. You know? The market's one of those places where, like we show up and we make $300 in 5 minutes, knowing fully well like that's how much money we make all day at work, right? $300 a day for 8 hours a day, right? We show up to the market, we make $100 in 5 minutes or $300, right? And we're like, no, this is not enough. This is not enough. We want more. ah, this is not enough. I have $300 in profits, but I'm gonna keep the stock because I can make 1,000. Or we cry about it because we sold too soon. We sold at $300, and we all do it. Every single one of us. Every single one. Your average daily gains at work for 8 hours is $300. You just sold the stock for $300, and you're damn it, it was gonna go up $1,000. I should have kept it. No, that's not the way to look at it. And then 8.7 for the day, well above the daily goal. Grim, big monies, big monies. Slow, exactly. It really does. It really does change your mindset, right? It makes it pretty frustrating to go to work for for that $300 or $200 or whatever it is, though, doesn't it? Yeah. Anyways, there goes AMOD, guys. Like I said, this thing doesn't quite look done yet because it's still holding the same support, right? It just doesn't have the volume to push it up yet, but it's still holding the bottom of the range. And here it is, almost back to $4 again, right? So we shall see. It's not really giving us higher highs yet. That's the only downside. So if that thing breaks above 420, then good. If it breaks below 470 again, then we might have a problem. Might have a problem. Was it a scam? Yep. All the way back down. Come on now, something cook, please. Cook. Again, don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already, please, and thank you. Hit that subscribe if you're new. And if you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Come join us in Discord. Alrighty? Invest in yourself. D made $1,000 for the day and done. D, high five. Well done. Well done. $1,000 a day. That's for some reason because I'm yapping too much. Talking too much trash. That's why. That's almost a whole week of work. I need some water. Look at that thing bounce back up though. Cookie chromitis. You know what, Troy? Is only word jumping in if what do you mean only, Mr. Fix It, right? Your support, your entry, your support has been closer to 360. Right? 360. We keep bouncing off that level, right? And then we go up and then we fail, right? Look at it go. Again, 425. So your entry would have been way nicer in a demand zone at the bottom when it's consolidating, right? That would have been way nicer for you. So way nicer. 10 a.m. trading concept, adding this to education. Yeah. Yep. Shoulda, coulda, would have. Useless unless. Ooh, there we go. There we go, guys. Look at it go, right? Again, easy monies, easy entry off the bottom as long as it stayed above the bottom, right? You could have scalped this thing multiple times off the same entry. If you're still holding AMOD, type in yes in the chat. Uh, from it, dwelling on it is useless. Exactly, Pablo. Exactly. Exactly. Grims, yesness. $4.30. Let's see if that thing can break above this last pivot though. 430 and actually close above it. 399. Bill, yes. Ahmad, yes. More knees, more knees. Look at this. All the green names are getting in at proper levels, and then the gray names are gonna show up on stream and say, "But Blaze, is it a good time to buy?" But how come I can't buy this thing at $10, Pablo? Why? Why don't I just wait till $10 and then buy, and then sell it at $2? Why? Jeff, practice is good, right? Practice is good. If I am, no. Personally, my bigger issues need to get tighter stop losses deep. Yep, I agree. So you can see that it's failing on that same resistance, right? $4.30, right? Left hand side pivot, and Cheddar's out, right? How come? How come? How come? How come the members are buying at support and selling at resistance? How come, guys? How come? Why? Why are you doing that, Cheddar? You're supposed to buy high and sell low, right? Anyways, so good job. Well done. Again, this stock is not done unless it breaks below that, that bottom section, right? And then even then you still have the 200 EMA, but you do have resistance at 430. So no one will ever fault you for selling at resistance, right? So 430 resistance for now. That's your main resistance, right? And then after that, you're looking for the next pivots all the way up there, right? So for now, it looks good. It's holding the 9 EMA. You just have to worry about that 430. So whether you're selling a resistance or moving your stop loss up, either or, good. Let's go, Cheddar. It's not as bad as letting a green trader crash into a huge loss. Exactly, Pablo. Exactly. And not only do you lose the gains, like I said yesterday, it messes with your mind, right? Because you don't feel like you're making progress. You don't feel like you're doing anything right. You don't trust your strategy that made you money, and you diamond handed it, right? So many things wrong with going from green to red. Yep. So stop losses is and they were exactly grim, exactly right. If you bought this thing closer to the bottom here at $4.60, 470, your stop loss is pretty easy, right? Stop loss is pretty damn easy because you're like, it has support, it has the demand zone, it's holding the VWAP. We close below the VWAP. Your boy's out. Is out. Finished. Look what's happening here now. Look at this, right? Are we surprised that it's failing at resistance, guys? Are we surprised? Right? Did Cheddar sell? Why did Cheddar sell? Because Cheddar doesn't want us yelling at him, right? Because if you diamond hand, we're gonna yell at you, right? Look at that. So this is why we don't fault anybody for selling at resistance, right? Because you never know. You really never know. You pick the right entry, you sell at resistance, whatever happens, happens. Do we care? Make monies and move on. Make your monies and move on, right? Again, it doesn't mean that the stock is done, but if it's going to keep playing games like this with you, play games with it too. Eventually, maybe it's going to break this bottom or it's going to break the top, and then you're going to have another direction, right? But but yeah, still learning the process. There's never a time where you'll be done learning and trading. The game is constantly changing. The market makers are constantly changing what they do to scam retail, right? The more technology we have, the more we come together and learn. the more the game's going to change, and we just adapt, and keep moving on. So yeah. Mm. Look at that, right? So we feel that resistance, we're back in the middle. So Brick says, I wish I could figure out trading and make $1,000 a day in the market. Well, again, you use D as an example, right? D made $1,000 today. He made $13,000 the other day. He made $1,500 2 days ago. He made $600 yesterday. So he's consistently making money, right? Go back 6 months, go back a year. D was not making any monies. D was in my DMs complaining about losing monies and going to work and working overtime. Like, we were having this conversation a year ago, right? D was like, damn, I lost money today. So that means I have to work an extra 2 hours overtime to make my money back. My wife is going to be pissed at me, right? Fast forward 6 months, the dude is making $13,000, $1,000 a day. So it's not about wishing. It's about, taking the step and educating yourself and, not giving up and just, doing the right things, right? Sometimes I wish when like you could just go back and see people like a few months ago, a year ago, right? As they're struggling and they're not giving up and they're fighting and fighting and fighting, consistency, right? Resilience. And then here they are. You're like, damn, I wish I could make the money this person's making. You have no idea what that person's been through, right? So yep. Get the right education and maybe you're gonna be where he is in a year, right? So in 6 months, in 3 months. So you can the one thing about the market too, guys, is is when you come into the market and you lose money, guess what? When you see people make money in the market, guess what? It doesn't matter whether you lose money or not. If you leave for 6 months, you're gonna come back. Pinky promise, right? Once you've been injected with the market bug, you're not going anywhere. You can leave and leave for a year. You're gonna come back. And when you come back, you're going to be the same, and the market's going to take more money away from you, right? So you might as well learn. So in 6 months to a year, you're exactly where you need to be, right? So AMOD clearly doesn't look like it's done yet, does it? Nope, right? Not done yet. Why? Because it's holding the bottom of the range really nicely. It's a pretty big range, isn't it? Anyways, there we go, guys. There we go. There we go. Are we gonna break out this time? Here we go. Just do it. Just be a cup and handle, right? Just do it. Just break it. Break it, oh, break it, oh. And never quit listening to the stream and learning. Absolutely. Because I know I'll be a breakthrough eventually, Chris. Absolutely. 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 And again, if you think about it honestly, guys, like, and you ask yourself why, it's not that trading is really, really complicated. If you look at the reason why most people lose money, like, what's the most common reason why people lose money, guys? Like, what's the most common reason why people lose money, right? And we've all done it. Like, we've all done it. Um, no, in the markets, then FOMO, no plan, hopium, right? Like, these all seem like really simple things, though, right? It all seems like really simple things, right? Just don't FOMO, and if you do FOMO, have a stop loss, right? Like, you FOMO and then you just diamond hand the stock as if your mom, runs the company. You're like, don't worry, I bought the stock at $10. It's at $7 now. Don't worry, guys, it's coming back. You know, My great grand uncle was a janitor at this company, so it has to come back, right? Right. One of like when you look at people's accounts, and like the most common reason why they like lose money is probably because they bought something, and like you guys said, you FOMO'd, you didn't have a plan, and you have no stop loss, and you end up in the abyss, like in the abyss. You bought a stock at $10, now it's at $2. My question is, what were you doing that entire time it was crashing to $2? But that's what everybody does, right? You just diamond hand the damn thing. AMC diamond hand, Mullen diamond hand, right? Diamond hand, diamond hand, diamond hands, and then you end up losing all your monies. But like, does that seem like a complicated reason, guys, to lose money? It doesn't, right? Does it? No, right? It seems like a really common, like an easy thing to fix. Like, just use a stop loss. So all I'm trying to say is like it doesn't have to be complicated. You just have to learn and come up with a plan and a strategy and whatever you need to do, and then go from there, right? Seriously, Pablo, right? Can you imagine having a stop loss, personal stop loss in AMC and then just moving on rather than listening to some other duty app? Anyways, AMOD is trying to break that 430, so it would be nice if it actually broke above it. There we go. 434, guys. 437. 438. Going once? Just go already. Again, the easy entry was $3.60, 370, right? Now you're looking for that breakout. You're waiting for the breakouts. VCIG, Acon. Okay. So it's having a hard time closing above 430. There's a lot of resistance there. A lot of resistance. The candles are pushing above, but we don't care about a candle pushing above. We care about the candle closing above the level it's supposed to close, right? So if it can close above, then it's ready to cook. Cook. Acon is halted. Fine. Fine. Look. Actually, look at this double bottom, guys, on ATHE, right? Look at that double bottom. Now it's going to go all the way back to $4.50, the price that person got into, right? The issue was you just didn't buy at a good price, right? It would have been way safer for you to look at this and say, "Ooh, la la, double bottoms," right? At least you're using some form of technical analysis, not just randomly buying it. Anyways, moving on. Grim, AVGR still needs to dip skis. Acon, yeah, damn, that thing is a fish. These ones are sometimes hard though, especially when they like one candle goes from $11 to $15. Um, Actually, is it halted down? 1760. That thing might be halted down actually. We'll see. What's hard? What's hard, Grim? Uh, it's a fresh reversal with no float. It will yeah, Grim. Yeah, I see it now. Okay, thank you. I bet that's why we maybe that's why we ignored it then. Maybe that's why we ignored it. Look at ATHE, guys. That thing just literally cooked all the way back to that to 150 to $4.50 whatever cents. This is the price that person got in. Look at that, right? The problem was this was the wrong entry, right? And so now what happens is you buy that thing and you let it crash and it goes back up and you're like, damn, I knew it. I knew it was gonna go, right? 90% of the time it doesn't come back. So, or you could have just waited, right? As soon as this thing crossed that bottom for the nine for the first time, it actually created a double bottom, right? And then look at that beautiful W. So, like Grim said, one of the best things you can do is learn proper entries, right? Proper entries. I'm too shy to say. uh, Unbelievable, Grim. Funny. Um, yep. Let's see. It looks like it's using that last entry as a resistance. And then AMOD, guys, same resistance, right? Same resistance. Nothing's really changed. So at some point, that thing needs to break $4.30 if it wants to cook and close above. And if it does, more knees, more knees, more knees. Acon is unhalted, guys, and it's halted again down, right? So yeah, that thing was already halted down before we even looked at it. So meh, meh. KZIA has just been stuck there, stuck. Movie, The Teacher. Unbelievable. Nvidia's down. Is it the right time to buy? Studio. Nvidia. Like anytime Nvidia gets close to like 120, below 120, it's a nice scale in. Alrighty. Dang, we really have missed the NAOV. They're grim. Close to like below 50 cents. Nice little curl. Not horrible. Not horrible. Damn, Spy really did us like that. We were fully expecting green today on Spy, but no, that thing said screw you. La 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 la. Perfect. Ah. Can you imagine if like your wives like watch the stream, your girlfriends and your wives watch these streams in a in the secret room? They're like, "Oh, Grim, huh? I see what you like to watch." XSXFOR. Why are you in that stock? Why are you in that Jaspreet? We haven't even talked about that today. Why are you in that? Why? Again, why? Why? Why are you in this stock that's below the 200 EMA, that's below the lows of the day? Why are you in this stock? Why? Why? Um, Let me know if you have any questions, though. Yeah, this stock was at a like in pre-market today. The stock was at $1. I know you made $20. At least you made some money, though, right? That's it. You made monies. You didn't lose money, right? Also, this stock was at $1.20 earlier today in pre-market, right? So that would have been a good time for you to sell it, right? It was sitting all the way up there above $1 for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, however long, right? And then it started to creep down. So this thing was a sell way earlier today already. But at least you didn't lose money though. Question didn't answer you. Uh, yeah. You have pre-market closes after 7. Yeah. See if that's something that screwed you up today, Jaspreet. I would call them or go to their website and figure that out so you know what the plan is going forward. Alrighty. Or if it doesn't work for you, get a different broker. Alrighty. So make sure you fix that because you were in some nice gains. Maybe you don't have access to like again, especially in Canada, right? Canada kind of sucks for some of the hours of trading for some brokers, right? Most brokers, like, unless you're using interactive brokers, they don't open till like 8 a.m. in the morning, 7 a.m. Right? Then that becomes that becomes a bit stupid because you're in a play and it's pumping. There's nothing you can do about it. So do the research, see if you can fix that. Alrighty. Uh, Clearly, AMOD doesn't look like it's done yet. Just kind of feels like now we're just waiting for that thing to break out. Will it actually break out though? Who knows? uh For commission, get a different broker, Jaspreet. Yeah, Canada is expensive. Like, yeah, like $632 just for commission, right? Yeah. Hmm. Yep, it's pretty expensive, right? So we don't have PDT, but we have criminals. That one to take $10 away from you every time you buy and every time you sell. So, yeah, yup. So that's something you need to look into though, Jaspreet. And if you don't like paying $600 a month, uh, go get interactive brokers, right? They charge you like $1 fee instead of like 9.99, right? So get a different broker. Um, so there's ways around it, right? And then right away you're technically ahead, right? Uh, Here we go again, guys. Here we go again. 440. Here we go again. My goodness, that thing pushes above. Like it pushes really quickly. Like look at these wicks, guys. Like look at this. That thing went from like 420 all the way to 460 on the same candle, but we know the wicks don't count, right? It's all about closing the candles above. So it just feels like it's only a matter of time before that thing cooks, but just a matter of time. A matter of time. Can you please explain a wash sale? I bought whole at 166, then the next day showed my average down to 240. Showed my average price at 240, and I didn't do anything. I called E-Trade and they said it was a wash. Uh, I feel like that's something else. Yeah, exactly. Because yeah, Raven just explained what a wash sale is. So I don't know what the other one would be. JB. What Raven explained is exactly what a wash sale is. Virus. Alrighty. So yeah. I don't know what they mean by wash. Like if I buy a stock at $1 something and then it shows me to, as long as the like maybe think about it this way, as long as the value is the same or the value is higher, then you're fine, right? If they're telling you that your average is 240 and you have the same value in there, it's like okay, whatever. Don't really care about the P and L. And honestly, if I sell that thing at $2 and it means I lost 40 cents, but technically I know I made money, then that's fine. Trump is talking right now. Is it below the 200? Yeah, it is. It's still the 200 is up there, right? But again, that was a beautiful double bottom though. $4, right? And then Boomskis all the way to 475, right? So mm, mm, mm. A month ago. Okay. Acon was $3,000 at the pre-market. Studio, what do you mean 3,000? What do you mean 3,000? Uh, has to be exact 30 days before after. Yeah. Ooh, Laura is cooking. Cooking, Laura. Cooking. BLBX has received a notice of allowance of its U.S. patent titled "A Composition of BL8040 for the treatment of cancer." BLBX. Hmm. Is that news affecting the stock at all? BLBX. Nope. Nope. Stock market's like cancer who? Yeah, don't worry. We know there's not going to be a cure, so don't worry about a patent. Don't worry. Don't move the stock. Ridiculousness. Sheesh. Look at all these wigs, guys. Like all in the same price. Yeah, BLBX. Yeah. No movement yet, though. 100,000 shares traded. Oh, RX? Okay, did I pull up the wrong one? BLRX? Oh. Is this the right one? RX. Thank you. Okay, fine. Okay, good. Okay, there's a bit of movement. What's the float on this? 3.6 million. Yeah. Yeah, same though. Not a whole bunch of why is it down 97%? Oh, it's a split. So they did a split. So even that 3.6 million share float isn't relevant anymore. Right? So there should be a new number there. Thank you, Grim. So they did a split. Seems fishy though, doesn't it? Seems very fishy. ATEH just got slapped. And then the one that we want to cook is just sitting there. Just, there we go. Maybe this time, guys. Maybe this time. Maybe this time. Please. 437. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Also, yeah, another split studio. Yeah. All we need is a candle to close above, that's it. This candle has 20 seconds left. Maybe this is the candle. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. Yes, that is it, guys. That is it. That is it. That is it. That is it. 446, 448, break 450. That thing said, excuse me. Excuse me. Come on. You can do it. 442. You can do it. You can do it. All these stupid wicks, I bet you they're acting as resistance. But the good thing is for the first time, as soon as we say that, it's going to end up getting slapped, isn't it? Where's my stuff glitching here? Interesting. For the first time, we actually closed above that level, right? That's all we've been asking for, right, guys? So that means we cook. Yeah, right? 444. Come on. 444 going once, 446 going once, 447. The wicks are pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. They're just going back and forth there. Back to 442 again. 443. Going once, going twice. Sold. 447. Going twice. Sold. 450, 460. Boom skis. Right? 470, guys. Boom skis. Boom skis. We only waited like all day, Like all day. We only waited all day. Hopefully it actually stays above this time. Can somebody tell me what changed? So let me know in the chat. Like what changed? Why are we running now? Why are we running now? Somebody help me in the chat. Like what changed? What changed, guys? Have you guys been listening? What changed? Did we make yeah. The volume? No. Fresh underwear? Because you sold? I like it. No. No. What have we been saying this entire time, right? What have we been saying? Richie, we're buying over lunch? No. What have we been saying this entire time? We've said one thing consistently the entire time, right? What have we been saying? I prayed and it was answered. I mean, I like all the answers. Got above the 9? No. I mean, these are all good things, though, right? Volume above the 9. Thank you, Spence. Right? Thank you. We finally, for the first time, we closed above the damn resistance, right? Every time we came up to this level, look at this. Every time we came up to this level, what happened? We wicked above or we stayed below and then we crashed, right? You yelled at it. I mean, all good things. But yeah, no, it finally closed right above, right? That last candle down there closed above what? It closed at 433, right? And then boom skis, we went to 470. So Grimbot and I like it. right? As soon as we actually closed above the resistance, now it seems a bit more consistent, right? As soon as we say that though, it's gonna get slapped back down. But for now, it is looking good. So 460 going once, going twice, and sold to Raven 462. So again, just a reminder, like when something's playing games like that with you, right? The price you want to buy it at is when it's actually holding resistance, right? Or let it crash, right? There's really only two options. Really only two options, right? Either it's breaking and holding resistance. You don't play with the wicks, right? So when people say, "Oh my goodness, the stock is breaking out," no, it's not a breakout unless the candle is actually closing above the breakout, right? It doesn't count. Otherwise, the market maker is going to scam you. How many times you see a stock like rally above resistance, like boom, and then it becomes like a scam, and then all of a sudden we're all the way back down in the abyss, right? It only counts as a breakout if it's breaking and closing above. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. So now it looks like we're just stalling at below 470 and then coming back down. And then now the question is, when it's coming back down like it usually does, is it a retest, right? Are we just retesting that level? Are we just retesting $4.30? And can we consolidate? And if we can consolidate and 430 becomes the new base now, that's perfection, right? So this last candle came back to 433 and then back to 440. So let's see if they use that 430 now as your new base. Just hit $9 already, right? You know, again, just like anything else, we can play around with the charts and whatnot, but we never really know like what's gonna happen. Right? So that's why you have to manage your positions. Grim took some profits. I like it. Took profits at 469. Criminal, right? Beautiful Grim, love it. So Grim took some monies off the table. Beautiful. No, Grim was in already. Grim was holding this whole time when it was finding support at yeah, Grim got in around 470-ish, right? Which was a beautiful base, right? So and then see, I told you. Now it goes down. Criminals. Yeah, 378. Yeah. So in at the bottoms. Not the bottoms, but yeah, Ahmad, me too. Scalp 4 times. Beautiful, Ahmad. Beautiful. So now what you want to see with this thing is for that thing to start building a base at 430. Super, super slow. Yeah, people love buying that thing as soon as it sees the 50s or like the 40s. Buy the dipskis, Raven, it seems. Deep skis, deep skis, deep skis. Here we go again. Look at that, guys. Isn't this beautiful? Like, is there anything more like, are you going to see anything hotter today than a chart that's doing exactly what it's supposed to do, guys? Is there anything sexier than a chart that's doing what it's supposed to do? Is there anything? Anything, guys? I don't think so, right? No. You know when a stock breaks resistance and then it comes back to that resistance and it's like, don't worry, baby, I got you. We bounce off the base and then back to the highs. Nothing, right? Nothing, nothing. Uh, watching VCIG for some volume. Okay, sounds good. Uh, you're not making any money today. I mean, if you were just watching the same chart, you would have made money, Sky, right? Or if you were in Discord and you played with STAI when we played with it earlier today, you would have made monies. Right? There's really only two names that we played with today, right? KZIA wasn't horrible, right? KZIA was good off the bottom, right? If you played with any of the three names that we came into the open with at the levels we talked about, you would have made monies, right? This was the one we were talking about coming into the open, right? Because it had beautiful support right there, and then boom skis. That was monies, and there's a whole bunch. Anyways, I made about $800 this time, but I made a huge mistake. I tried to time the curl a couple of times on the way down instead of getting confirmed curl. Bill, absolutely, yeah, waiting for that curl in the right point. Yeah, exactly, Bill. Really important that you wait for those curls. Really, really important. Really important that you wait for the curls. Otherwise, you know, like you're catching a knife, right? Catching knives is for Vegas, please. Uh, D. Yes, Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson. Let's see. I think I know who that is. Maybe. Let me search it up. Uh, looks like Google. Okay, this is Oh, you mean like do 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 do. TK, that is so rude. TK is like, damn, she looks a lot different than when she was on your wall. Oh my goodness, TK. Oh my goodness. Very rude. But she my bad. Oh my goodness. She looks a lot different. Was she a model or something? Oh, is that Baywatch, the movie? That's the girl that was in the movie? Okay. I see. Your first love virus? Oh wow. Huh. Uh let's see. Do 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 do. Hmm. I see. For all teenagers. Funny. Anyways, so Trenton says, first time tuning in, enjoying the commentary so far. Do we see where he takes entries? I can tell he's positioning. So Trenton, you can join us in Discord already, and then you can see some of the entries. Or yeah. Anyways, looks like we came all the way back down, guys. If you're still in there and you're like, but my goodness, why is it crashing? Just blame Grim. Coming back down again. So take your monies and move on. The entry was easy, right? The breakout was okay too, and then it gave you a few cents higher, and then it stalled, right? Whenever a stock is stalling, we know what happens. Who is he? Who is he? Somebody's wife walked by the screen. She's definitely yelling at. Yeah, exactly, TK. It's probably Grim. She's Canadian too. Oh, see, see what happens when you're Canadian, guys. See what happens. I told you already. Just move to Canada. You guys don't want to. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, BLRX. Just the volume never came through on this one. The volume never came through. See what happens, TK? Telling you guys, just move to Canada already. And you know, just move to Canada. Mike. uh, okay, like maybe give them different selling points. Like the ski mountains, the views. You know, Canada does have the best people. Mm, I think again, just yeah. I I feel like I know more people now from the. I think people are nice from all over the place. You know, from all over the globe, people are nice. People are generally nice. The guy says we don't want any more Americans here. Wow. The drummer, JB. TK. Yeah. Let me know if you have any last questions, guys. Let's hang for another 3 minutes and then we're going to go back to Discord. Alrighty. So 3 minutes. Let me know if you have any last questions and then we're going to continue in Discord. John made a nice trade on that. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. $200. Let's go. Well done. Well done. Well done. Love it. TK, no, I know. Yep. So if you paid yourself on this one, congratulations, right? Because it's coming back down again. Make monies, take monies, move on, right? No need to be diamond handing and staying in the same position. So congratulations again. I think most of you guys should have made monies on this. Honestly, whether you made money in the morning because this was the top name coming into the open and that thing exploded, right? Or you waited for the dip and it consolidated really nicely, you made monies. Or you waited for the breakout and you had a little scalp, right? Nobody should be red on this one. If you ended up red, then you need to become a gold member like now, like right away. Rob Ayo, how's travels, Rob? Are you back in the hotel? Give me more, give me more. Let's go, Grim. Oh, funny. Grim, you know you're from the village, right? Your village people are gonna come calling for you. Unbelievable. I like it. Give me more, give me more. Let's go. See, now we need to go find that song, huh? I like it. La 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 la. Yeah, that song was definitely a hit. Hits. If you're wondering what song I'm talking about, it's on Instagram. It's on the Hot Trades Instagram page, with some emojis. The Hot Trades Instagram is at Hot Trades X. It's on top left. Twitter and Instagram are both the same. So at Hot Trades X, and then on the right hand side you have the Gmail email. Always in the red, JB. We looks like actually ATHE is actually like doing okay now, isn't it? With the curls and the dips and whatever else. It's doing well. Rob, good things. Let's go. So strong, smart Americans. Let's go, Rob. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. You posted the song in Discord. Can you guys hear that? Let me know if you can. If not, I'm just gonna have to play it on. Actually, I'm gonna play it on. And then we can call it a day. I'm gonna play it on the speaker. Uh,
Trade, telling you to the sea. Trade, riding the money dream.
ooh wee.
Trade, what's your strategy?
What's your strategy, guys?
Trade, come and trade with me.
Go, go, go.
Trade, play sense, let's go.
Let's go.
Trade, we're making that go.
Ooh wee.
Trade, watch markets go.
Let's go.
Trade, come on.
Give me more. Give me more.
Trade, always set your stop limit.
Right?
Trade, no more slacking. Trade all night. Trade, it's on fire. Laser shots loud.
Let's.
Trade, stay green. Make the crowd proud. Trade, come on.
Shish!
Trade. Don't let the gain stop.
Don't let the gain stop, guys.
From Canada to worldwide.
Let's go.
Trade. Come along for the ride.
Go, go.
Trade. Always have your own plan.
Right?
Trade. Ladies is the trading man. Trade. It's the pump and dump beware.
Let's go.
Trade. For the thrill, if you dare. Trade.
Go.
It's looking beautiful, he said. Trade. Wild nights and trading days.
Let's go.
Trade. This business no more slacking. Trade. Join the fun, there's no backing.
Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Let's go, Joe. Do. There's like a minute left of it. Do, do, do.
Trade. Always set your stop limits right. Trade. No more slacking. Trade all night. Trade. It's on fire. Blaze the shouts loud. Trade. Stay green. Make the crowd proud. Trade. Bottom of the night pop. Trade. Don't let the
Sheesh.
from Canada to worldwide. Trade. Come along for the ride. Trade. Always have your own plan. Trade. This is the trading man.
Okay, that was fire. The greatest song of all time, guys. The greatest song of all time. Ooh-wee. Gold is our all-time highs. Yeah, that beat is fire. Amazing. Yeah. From the window to the wall. Liz wishes you was tall. Let's go. I love the song. Can you send me the link? Yeah, I don't know if I don't know. Can we do that? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, let's what's the other music? Do do. Oh, come on, Grim. Don't encourage him. Don't encourage Dan, please. Don't encourage him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Any last questions, guys? I do have to run and go do some one-on-ones. But no, I think we had a really good day today, guys. We made monies. We had some really good conversations about the markets and investing in yourself, right? Trading again. We use D as an example, right? You know, dude is making $1,000 a day, but also struggled. You know, so invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Alrighty. It was funny. Fine, I'll give you that. It was funny. So have a wonderful can I share the Discord link? In order to join us in Discord, you have to be a member first. So click this link right there from Nightbot. Sign up for the level that says Legend or the Goat level, one of the two. Not the Goat, not the level that says sold out. I still need to change that. But anyways, only the two levels. Once you do that, the link to join us in Discord is going to be under the community tab on YouTube. It only shows up once you become the member of the right level. Alrighty. If you can't find the link, just send me an email and I'll send you the link. hottradesx@gmail.com. Alrighty. So if you want to join us in Discord, become a member. And then come join us. Stop missing out on the monies. Stop missing out on the monies, please. Yeah. Khadija, are you gonna join now? If you are, we can wait a second. And alrighty. Ricardo, how are you doing? KK, thank you. Later, Raven. What's the difference between green and blue names? Green or like green is the members, and then blue is the mods. Grim, much love. See you later. Already. Well done, skis. Looks like a stupid AMOD is still, playing games in that same range. So clearly the stock isn't done because it's still holding. You know what's perfect now is the 200 EMA is at 360. Perfect. So now if that thing really breaks below that level, garbage. Garbage. To not financial advice. It's clearly not done yet, right? Especially if it stays above that support. So question is, when is it going to run? Bye, Jeff. Absolutely. Thank you, Jeff. Alrighty. Again, have a wonderful rest of the day, guys. You are a mad? Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Scalp it, make monies, and move on, right? And then we'll keep looking at it in Discord, obviously. Much love, Dan. See you later. Virus and Thrust. See you later. Bye, Troy. Bye, Cheddar. Alrighty. Much love, everybody. Catch you guys in Discord. We're going to be in Stock General and all the other channels. Don't give back your gains, please. Yeah, if you listen closely to and the other members, it can feel like winning the lottery. Let's go, D. Yeah, I think we have an amazing community, right? If you can take some knowledge from the community, I mean, if D can go from like struggling and being pissed and working overtime to telling you that, then something must be So come join us in Discord if you're not a member. Again, invest in yourself. Stop slacking. Come join us. Righty? Bye, guys. Smash a like before you go. Bye, all.